Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is What's the Crack? This is Baker. I have a couple of special people coming on today. There's Justin's in and out with internet, but he has power, so that's a good thing. And Bishop, his power is going in and out, so everybody's kind of dealing with the storm. So this we have no agenda, no nothing. As I say to all the companies in here, if you have anything to promote, put it in the chat. We'll put it up on screen. But besides that, we're just gonna talk and bullshit for a little bit, and hopefully have some fun. So I think you guys know my guests, uh, co-host, sort of. So we have Born Bearded,
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today?
and we got Raised Bearded. What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
everybody.
So this chat is going like nuts. Uh,
See that?
yeah. I know Ugly You was like the first one in the chat like 2 days ago. Uh,
Let me put my surprise face on. No.
but honestly, it's just it's a race just about everybody that came in early and stuff like that. I'm this is the first comment I see is True North, and so I know that there was a ton more people, and I'm grateful. Thank you for coming in. But we'll say hello to the people as we go through here. So, True North, Chris, hello, hello, hello.
Chris?
How's it going, Chris?
And we have Alicia, hello, hello.
Babe, how's it going?
I don't know, she's been ignoring me.
Well, you gotta highlight her comments, or see the comments that are highlighted. Uh, Dead Smooth Katie, hello, hello.
Katie?
Viking Papa, hello.
Viking Pop,
And
it's good to see you.
How's it going?
there's You. Like I said, I know that you were 2 days ago first. I think there was somebody else too that was there. I'm not 100% sure, but thank you for showing up and supporting all of us. You're always there, bud. It's awesome. And then we got the Swamp Pixie, beautiful Ronnie. Hello, hello, hello.
How's it going,
Ronnie,
Ronnie?
it's good to see you.
And we got John from Small Batch. Hello, hello.
John,
I
appreciate you
just
being
did.
here.
I just did my first order last night with him. He's got the airless pump sprayers now, for the oil, and he has this thing. It's called like a refresher. I think it's going to be something I take to work. And I have it in the same as the oil, but like a midday, you think something, it has a little spray mister with it. So I'm excited to check that out.
Nice.
Interesting. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, I was on his website last night. There was a Discord talking, and I was looking and I asked him about it, and it sounds pretty interesting. Same stuff that's kind of in the oil, and it just give you that little refresher after I wash up at lunchtime. That's usually when I do it, and if I think I need a little bit more scent, it would probably be nice. And it's in a like a spray bottle that I can kind of carry with me.
Sounds good.
Yeah, old cricket. Hello, hello, hello.
How's it going, Jess?
Yes.
And we have Black Man Grooming. What's up? What's up?
How you doing today?
How's it going?
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys didn't see the thumbnail, this is, if it'll come up, there's the thumbnail. But yeah, that's Katie and Renee. And then you got me, Bishop, and Justin as the Sith.
Nice.
I was gonna say,
There's a
Baker, that looks
long
nothing like
story. There's a long story in that, but we'll get into it a little bit here. um, but Kay Houston, I see. Hello,
How's it
hello.
going, Kenny?
Kenny, good to see you.
We have Lion's Mane. Hello.
Lion's
How's it
Bane.
going?
Abe, how you doing, bud? It's not showing. Where are you?
There he is.
There we are.
Abe,
Abe.
it's good to see you.
How's it going, Abe?
And then we have, I know he was in a lot earlier than this. He usually is. Jeff Harmon, Mr. Dabber,
How's it going, Jeff?
Jeff's good to see you.
Mark Johnson. Mark Johnson, thank you.
How's
Absolutely.
it going, Mark?
Yeah, there's Romy. Hello. But yeah, I think we're all in the same boat on the East Coast here, buddy. I went out twice. My son went out once. Um, I got lucky the first one. I was able to use like a leaf blower for the first part of it, so that was a little bit easier.
Nice.
Mike Ramsey, hello, buddy.
Mike, good to see you.
How's it going, Mike?
And then we have Bud. What's up, buddy?
How's it going,
Bud
Thank you
Bud?
for coming in. And then we have Jim from Small Town. If it'll show up, come on. I hate using the tablet, but I ain't going in my basement. It's 20 degrees cooler down there. Jim, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, Jim?
Jim, it's good to see you.
And I think everybody's just talking. I think we all know this guy. Brewer, what's up, bud? Thank you for coming in.
How's it going, Brewer?
Mikey, good to see you, bro.
And as Santa Tom would say, we could start the show. Bob and Terry Louise, hello, hello.
Bob, Terry, freaking frack.
How's it
Appreciate
going,
you guys.
Bob and Terry?
And I think we're. I think we take lots of chat, lots of chat. I love it. I love it. Saying hello. Great stuff. Great stuff.
You telling stories,
It's a teddy
Alicia.
bear.
Not ignoring you. It's a
It's
teddy
a
bear.
teddy bear picnic. Oh god! Oh, there we go. There's a new one. Sarge, what's up, bud?
How's it going, Sarge?
Sarge,
It
appreciate you
looks
being here.
it looks mighty dapper in some of the crack merch. Glad he likes it. And yeah, it looks like it's all the same, just chatting about the storm, chatting about the Pats. Awesome. So I believe I got everybody. So if I miss you, I'll see you in the chat and say hello. But thank you for coming in. I know it's football playoffs. Pats look pretty good in the snowstorm there. But I know there was something put up by True North. There's a little bit of a code, or if you buy beanies or something, Chris, if you're in here, you can put that in there. No problem at all. But I know he's a Pats fan, so
Nice.
they're headed to the Super Bowl. Now we'll see what.
Yep.
I believe it'll be Seattle, but we'll see if it's Seattle or
Or the Rams, right?
L.A. The Rams, yeah, the Rams.
Yep.
Between that, but so I hope everybody's doing well. I'm hoping they have power and heat and nowadays internet and
Right.
not busting too much. We don't want to see anybody going to the hospital with snow and shoveling or ice and
Right.
falling and stuff like that. But yeah. So
Yeah.
how was your guys' weekend? Dave, how you doing? And then we'll go there.
Yeah, it's been I work on the weekend, so my weekends are typically on Thursday and Friday. So it went well. We got some things that are coming up that we'll be talking about probably on Tuesday that we're really excited about. Appreciate you inviting us in tonight. Yeah, just got off work not too long ago, feeling good. Had some really good conversations yesterday, and that kind of just helps push us through the week. And we appreciate everybody in the chat as well. So
Nice.
by a community
Yeah,
meeting.
I do appreciate you guys coming on last minute.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Not I was prepared to be by myself, but I figured I always enjoy talking to you guys. So if you 100% didn't have anything to do, you're always welcome to come out in on the show here because it is good. Like I said, it's just I didn't even think I didn't know. I was surprised, like I said, that we're getting hit hard with snow, but it's a lighter snow, so nothing with power or anything. But you never know what happens. Aaron, how was yours, bud?
It was pretty good. I had a pretty good. I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays, so spent the time with the family on Friday and Saturday. I didn't get called in for work, so that's always good. Um, just
Good.
kind of watching shows and spending time with Alicia and as much as I can, and doing the show with Dave. Had a good weekend. Like I said
Mhm.
today, Dave, same as Dave. I just walked in, and then I was like, okay, let's do it.
Yep.
Well, I figured you may need a break, from the family. That gets a little rough at times.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Especially when that Alicia starts accusing you of things, and
but so the True North going on because of the Pats and stuff like that. You buy the beanie, one of the beanies. You get a free mainline. Add everything to the cart. Use Go Pats, and the
nice.
beanies are awesome. I actually have it right next to me. I have the red one. I do have the black one somewhere. I don't know where it is. And then I also got this one. This was supposed to be showed last week, but I got some
Oh,
merch
nice, yeah.
from. Yeah, I got some merch from Raised Bearded and JL Cricket there. Um, let me tell you, there's some good stuff in there. And I really do appreciate that, Aaron. And
For
I'll be
sure.
wearing that soon. But really good stuff there, really good merch. And um, should they get a hold of you or should they get a hold of JL Cricket if they wanted to order something?
Either one, either one. You can get a hold of me or Jess. If it comes to me, then I'll do what I can, and chances are it'll be sent by her or
Yeah,
me. I mean, I could send it out either way. I have some of the products, but I think she has most of them. Or either way.
yeah. Yeah, the pop socket. This mirror is really, really nice mirror to go away with and stuff like that. You can see all the things that are hanging from areas that you want to chop off with a razor,
Right.
and a little special ornament and a little. But I'm using it right now actually for my heated brush and my skull shaver. It's like a little travel bag,
Nice.
and really nice stuff in there.
Well,
That's,
thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah, I appreciate it. The Christmas card also I got from you guys. Awesome. Thank you so much. And Kay agrees. Awesome. Jess is awesome.
Yep.
I did just see something. Awesome beanie. Yep. Yeah. I wonder, where that came from. I appreciate it. Believe me, if he keeps doing this, I'll be wearing each one of them. I got a bunch of them, but I'll be wearing each one of them. And it is crazy out there. But Bearded Chief, hello, sir. Seeing you there. Thank you for taking your time. I think it's probably lunch for you. Thank you for
Chief.
coming in.
I believe I saw he said he took the day off because such nice weather, I think he was saying.
Nice.
Oh, you probably play on the quad or something.
Yeah.
Probably shovel himself out. I think they got hit pretty hard in
Yeah.
Ohio up there. You know,
Yeah.
um, and we got it wherever they're coming. Whatever they got, we'll probably be getting it. Until to tomorrow. So awesome. Thanks for bringing the winter weather down here, Chief. Um,
Can't say he didn't give you anything.
there he is. Yeah. I seen everybody saying
Right?
hello to you, Bud Mike. So
How's it going,
I was
Mike?
looking for your comment there. But so I have a. It's been going on since Thursday. If you don't know, Black Manor and Dead Smooth, they have a show, and I can show you. So it's the Parlor Talk at Dead Manor. Very good show. I think it was really funny the way they interact with each other and the chat. Um, I think it'll be good. It's every other Thursday, but I took offense at something at the end. There was something at the end that
Uh-huh.
I took offense with. Okay. So at the end of the show, great show for 55 minutes. And then they said they both do not and have no inkling to like Star Wars. So, uh,
Oh.
me being, and they asked the question is, what is a Wookiee? Um, and what is Chewbacca? So they thought the Wookiees were Ewoks and the Chewbacca was something else. And
Mm.
uh, yeah, so the chat went a little bit crazy. So hopefully you guys did not unsubscribe from them because they are learning. And there's a little side chat afterwards with Mike Ramsey, Walker, Renee, Dead Smooth, and myself. And we've been kind of getting on them in the chat. And the reason it was Dead Smooth's yelling at me here. Um, she wanted to clarify. Yeah. No, there's Renee. Were they first cousins and stuff like that? And yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
What's a
educational
Wookiee? A Wookiee's a
program.
Wookiee.
So, that's what I said in the chat there, but it just surprised me. This is what it is, and I talked to Dave right before this, real quick. It surprised me. I don't know the age, and I don't want to know. I know they're younger. They're definitely younger than me, but it just surprised me. That somebody really didn't know about Star Wars. I mean,
Mhm.
or haven't watched them, or have any inkling to watch them. So we just lost subs.
I
Yeah,
mean,
me and Mike pretty much just said they were dead to us afterwards.
it's one of those things that we kind of grew up watching, right?
Yeah.
Um, I think even through the years, back when George Lucas had it, and we had this discussion backstage, is every 4 or 5 years, the new technology, he was always re-releasing the original trilogy and
Hmm.
brand new THX or the brand new DVD or the Blu-ray, and it's not happening as much anymore. So it's kind of, I don't want to say it's dying out, but there might be a section in there where they have a little bit of an excuse, but it's hard to it's hard to stand by it.
Well,
Yeah, I
like
just
I said,
saw.
I mean, they did like the 40th anniversary not too long ago.
Mhm.
Disney has opened up that big attraction not too long ago. So it just seemed odd to me. Aaron, what do you think about it?
I was just looking at some of the comments, like from Abe, he's saying that some people aren't old enough to have seen them in the theater.
Mhm.
I'm one of them. I didn't see it in
Mm-hmm.
theater when they first came out, but when they did the enhancements and they brought them all back out to theater like in the 90s, and that was my first experience, or not my first experience, but I got to watch the original Star Trek movies in theater, and then they brought out the prequels, so it's pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they've done. So my favorite ones, of course, are the original. They're my favorite ones.
Right. Hmm.
But they have spanned through the genre, and even kids, they have um, the Rebels, Star Wars Rebels cartoon, stuff like that, where they kind of get into the earlier stuff. Uh,
Hmm.
Yep.
yeah, she called Yoda Yoshi.
Oh wow.
um, but it was just it spans genres. I mean, it's just maybe they would like the newer ones, or maybe they wouldn't, or whatnot. Believe me, I don't think the newer ones are as good as the original, but that's what I grew up on. That's what
Hmm.
I have the black man, as Black Manor and Dead Smooth would call Darth Vader. And I have Star Wars everywhere, Chewbacca, and just about everywhere. But
Right.
it
Yes.
just it just was kind of surprising to me.
It's one of those things I got when me and Alicia first met. I introduced her to Star Wars and all that, and it's Star Wars, Star Trek, Indiana Jones. She was kind of movie deprived when we met, but
Right.
she's seen a lot of them since then.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I mean the merch has never died out. Um, I
Mm.
got this guy behind me from Home Depot. They have him. They have Chewbacca, they have the Stormtrooper. And R2D2, or
Yeah, I
as
saw that when they
Renee
released
called
that one.
him. Yeah, Renee called him a toaster, or coffee maker. I'm sorry.
Copy maker.
But yeah, uh, not I don't know how private that chat is, Renee, but sorry, not sorry. But it's just it just is it like I said, it just kind of threw me back a little bit with that. Um, I mean, the main character, Darth Vader. I mean, I thought everybody would know Darth Vader, R2D2,
Right. The main characters.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get Guido, from in anything. Nobody can pick Guido out really unless you're a fan.
Right,
But
right, right.
it just it, it was just funny with all that stuff. So it's good ribbing. I'm not gonna hold anybody against anything. I'll still be your mods. I'll still all that stuff. But today it kind of set me back too. So did you guys ever hear that Harry Potter ripped off Star Wars?
I've
Yeah,
seen
I
that.
have.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And Kay absolutely loves it when I send her those memes too.
Um,
She is
so
a very
so you
strong
take it.
fan.
So I kind of mentioned that to Renee. I said, hey, um, do you like Harry Potter? And I said, they ripped off Star Wars, and she said, well, they did it better. So like, but if you look at the whole main concept of Harry Potter is basically a kid that lost his parents that's up against evil. And it's
Mm,
kind of the same thing with Luke Skywalker. It's one guy
mhm.
basically lost his parents. We know better in a different movie, and I'm not going to say it.
mhm,
Uh, but lost his parents, and he's up against this evil empire. You know,
Mhm.
so you look at it. It's both kind of basically the same thing. They go through different movies. They go through different problems. They get a group together of friends, and they attack these problems. And so you basically got the same thing. One's in a fantasy wizard world, and one's in a you know uh, space world.
right. And,
Space
I will
wizards.
say though, I think the lightsabers are still better than the wands. You got to give it
Yeah.
to the lightsabers.
Yeah, you basically got the right idea.
So,
Then I mean, you've kind of seen the very first Star Wars.
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, it's just it was just one of those things, one of those things that come up in chats and stuff like that, and you find out
Oh,
about
really?
people that you didn't know about. But I don't, like I said, I don't hold anything against. But it did, it dropped me for a loop there for a second there, and I was like,
Yep.
really?
Oh yeah, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them in release date order, not chronological order. That's
No.
Yeah,
Yep.
but no,
There's such
no, they
huge
don't.
genres. It's hard to believe sometimes that some people just I'm sure they've heard of it, but it's surprising that some people haven't seen it.
right.
Yeah, Robert Allen. I don't think I said hello to you, but thank you for coming in.
How's it going, Robert?
Appreciate it, Robert.
But yeah, me and Mike are having some fun, and just enjoying the chat a little bit and stuff. And so that's where the thumbnail kind of came about. And I don't want to take up the whole show and stuff. We're just, like I said, it's all fun. But it just surprised me. They should. Yeah, Ewoks. Yeah, and I
Yeah, I
also
was
told him. I
listening in.
says, yeah, the Ewoks basically they were going to eat the main characters. You know,
Yeah,
so those Ewoks ain't that friendly. If it wasn't for the god C-3PO because of his gold finish, they would have been eaten.
right.
Right.
The Wookiees eat cookies.
Wookiees need cookies. I don't think
So
they're going to turn it down.
so it's fun, it's good, but like I said, I grew up on it, so I guess I can't really say too much. I mean, I
Right.
still love them to this day.
Right. And in most people you'll find that it's either Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Star Wars. They're really fixated on
Yeah.
one generally. Um, all you have to do is walk into my bedroom. You're going to see which one I'm more in line with. I have my wall full of lightsabers, and I got a painting of the Death Star up on the other wall, and so yeah, it's
Hmm.
even at this age, I'm still collecting
Me
lightsabers
too.
and things like that. So
Yeah, me too. I'm 100% the same. So yeah, that's a good saying right there. I like that one.
yep.
um, but I don't know. Were you ever like anything that kind of came up on live that you were surprised like people didn't know about or something like that?
It was mostly the Star Wars thing. Like I said, I was listening in. I was doing some editing while the show was on, but I was listening in.
Hmm.
You kind of hear the word Star Wars and like, what? What are they talking about? So yeah.
Yeah, it's weird when you hear. To me, it's. I mean, the older I guess it's not as weird the older I get, but back in the day, it's like everybody knew it, everybody watched it, and
Mhm.
you get as you get older, you realize, oh, some of these younger kids haven't even heard of it, and I I
But
recall hearing some of the younger crowd refer to corn as classical music. Okay, but,
Oh yeah.
so this is those kind of things that trip me out once in a while. I don't feel as old as I am, I guess.
right.
It
And
it's funny you say that, Aaron, because we at work, so we have it's called Rock 107. It's a classic rock station, and it
Mm-hmm.
mainly makes the masses happy. Um, we get a little bit of Ozzy at times. We get Black Sabbath stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
then there's some older stuff that people like and all that stuff. But yeah, you're right. Corn has come up on that classic channel now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean you know, things that I don't think about, but Corn, Pearl Jam, a lot of stuff that we are on that classic channel now.
uh,
Wow,
and
it's
and
true.
going to that as well. The ones that don't know Star Wars and things like that, things that are around. But you turn around and say, "Hey, have you watched Stranger Things?" they're on it.
Yeah.
So many of them have, and it's the binge watching uh, kind of area that we've been in for a while. I think
Mhm.
you know
Yeah.
they'd rather spend their time on that. So I guess I can understand it to a point.
Well, and that goes. I have not watched one thing of Stranger Things. Not one thing.
You're missing out.
Um, I know other parts of my family they have.
Mhm.
They 100% have, but I've not one thing of Stranger Things. So I know it's in the 80s and stuff like that, but I haven't.
I think I watched
Yeah,
like the first 2 seasons, and then my son talked about it, and then my wife and my son watched it, and then I think we all started watching from season 3. I enjoy it. It's nostalgic for kids that grew up in the
exactly.
80s and 90s.
And you can kind of see some of the things on
Yeah.
there that we kind of grew up with too. And I think we got another 2 or 3 episodes, and then we're done with the series. So we're coming down to the end of
Yeah.
it. We started back at 1 and binge watched all the way through it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. I'm not into horror. I'm not into stuff like that. Um, I I I don't know how much of anything is there, but yeah, uh, I love it, Chief. You got it.
You know,
All you have to do is just walk out your door, right?
It's
Um,
not really. I don't.
but
I wouldn't really consider it a horror type. It's more like a. It's not even thriller. It's not scary at all. It's just like a mind trip, I guess.
oh,
yeah,
okay, all right.
kind of a
Yeah,
sci-fi
I
kind
don't
of thing.
know.
More sci-fi-ish.
It just
Yeah.
yeah, it just never kind of I don't know. And I believe me, Game of Thrones, never. Never watched any episodes of that. Um, I did watch The Lord of the Rings. I did watch Harry Potter. But yeah, I never Game of Thrones. That was a big one, and I never watched it.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones books are good. I watched the show because I read the books. Um, I think I have some here somewhere. But the books are good. The show kind of got off of unhinged around. I I tried to rewatch the show and I couldn't because I knew what was coming. It just ended bad poorly.
Oh, okay. So, well, I've always heard my wife, she's a big reader. The Harry
Mm,
Potter books were different than the Harry Potter movies,
mhm.
and stuff like that. The Lord of the Rings, all that was different. So I've heard that aspect of it. So, and they only can do so much in a movie, I guess,
Right.
so I'll give you points dead smooth because reading is definitely a lot better. If you of what I've heard. I don't read, so
I mean, episodes. So now we're trying to figure out which show we're gonna rewatch. We recently got done rewatching Game
mhm.
of Thrones, and we
Yeah,
or we're just about done with Stranger Things. So now we'll either go to Vikings or we'll go back to Deadwood or something. We'll find something else to kind of watch through that we haven't watched in a
yeah.
while. So,
Dead Smooth's coming back. She's making a comeback. Uh, um, well, I was like when I was a kid, we did have HBO and stuff like that. So I watched Sopranos kind of sparingly here and there.
Mhm.
But I watched it probably last year or 2 years ago, the whole
Mhm.
thing. Like I binge watched the whole thing and stuff like that. So
nice.
I'll go back and watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Son of
yeah, it's just
Anarchy's
something.
season finale. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's one thing. I'm into motorcycles and all that stuff. I never watched Son of Anarchy either.
Yeah.
that one's it's worth watching. I could watch that one again and enjoy it. It's like
Nice.
Breaking Bad. I enjoyed that one.
Small Towns Landman. I've actually been curious to watch that one. I haven't really
Well,
invested into it yet, but it's one of those I'm looking into.
and it's good. So season 2 just finished up, and season 3, I don't know when it'll come out, but yeah, season 3 will be coming out here and stuff like that. But they have a good cast. Um, I am enjoying that. So I have watched that, but it's brand new. You'll catch up if you wanted to with one
Yeah.
and two. I think when I first heard about it, I Billy Bob Thornton, yeah, okay, he's been in some good stuff, but I wasn't, and then a guy at work started talking about it a little bit, and so I started, and I got caught up real quick with it, you know.
Right. Yeah,
Uh,
it's
Alicia
definitely
said
on the list. No one's try out. So
Alicia
better.
said that
yeah,
Alicia watched Yellowstone and said it was really good. I didn't watch it with her, but I think I
I
need to because I've heard some great things about the series.
so have
yeah,
I, and yeah, I think we watched most of the first season, and I kind of dropped off at that point. I really haven't really pushed to continue to watch it. And unpopular opinion, Chris True North Dune, and I can't do it. And I'm upset that I can't get those hours of my life back. To be honest, those uh those were just not for me. It just I'm still upset that
I
I invested the time in. People love it, but it just didn't go well for me.
yeah, I don't think I've clicked on those. I've seen it. I'm thinking he's talking the remakes, right?
I think there's one more coming out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If I'm understanding right.
Bishop, you're all good. We're all dealing with the snow and all that stuff. So we're
Right.
just talking about movies and shows right now. And it's just a free for all. And I appreciate you though, bud. But
Well,
we got you.
So
What's this
that
one
one
here?
is I actually really enjoy it. It's not it's if you played the games, then it would be far more enjoyable for most people. But there's a lot that you like, oh, you tie into like the game story and it makes it easier for like I love it. It's one of my favorite shows. I have some Fallout memorabilia. It's like these bottles are from Fallout, they're but
Yeah.
um it's easier to watch if you actually played the game, but it's one of my favorite shows right now.
thanks. All right. Yeah, very well could be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get into if you've played the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never played that. I seen that kind of come up a little bit and stuff like that, but I haven't kind of looked at that. The next one I've been looking at is the one with Sylvester Stallone in it. It's also a series on Paramount Plus. I actually forget the name right now, but I've been looking to kind of get into that one. But I haven't. It's about him being a gangster and put away for years and stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping, like I said again, everybody that's dealing with this storm, don't take it too hard. The snow still will be there. The
Yeah.
ice will still be there. Hopefully, you have enough essentials. Your power's on, heat's on, and stuff like that. And
Get
you
the
go tune
essentials, be
into
safe,
the
stay warm.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
I, I'll tell you this is a funny story, real quick. So, uh, I've been watching Walker's show with Sean. Um, scallywags, and they've been mentioning Tubi, TUBI. It's an app
Mhm.
that you can
Mhm.
get. It's free and stuff. They're into the horror shows. I'm not into that so much, but they have a lot of old shows on there, like Enter the Dragon. They have the I just seen it tonight. The Caddyshack, the Easy Monies, the old shows that with Rodney Dangerfields and all that stuff, and you can kind of go into this Tubi old time shows. I think that Smooth knows where I'm going next on some stuff, but see, she knows. uh, so there's a running joke between me and Dead Smooth. We try to get Walker to say these three different things. So his show that he found on Tubi for horror was Don't Fuck in the Woods. It's actually the name of a movie, of a horror movie. And he, he, he constantly mentions it. He mentions Tubi. And then he mentions one other thing that I actually had to buy because I had to try it for myself. Dead Smooth, Papa Don't Preach. It's one of the best peach smells out there. So I say it's not a show until he mentions those three things.
Nice.
See?
Nice. 100% success so far.
um, but I do agree with him. Tubi is good for just older folk here. Some of the older movies that are on there. Believe me, I don't get paid by Tubi. Uh, and I'm not watching one of Walker's movies that he says I'm just not interested in horror movies.
Right.
But I will agree with him and Walker's wife. Papa Don't Peach. If you like the peach scent, you would like that.
Nice. Yeah, I do. I do actually really enjoy a peach scented oil. I love using those fruity
Yeah,
oils, especially in the evenings. Especially if it's like a fresh fruit versus a peach rings
yeah.
or candies. I really enjoy the fresh fruit smells.
It is. And I opened the bottle and it was like and I had it on yesterday, and it is. It's like a fresh ring
Nice.
peach that yeah put in there. Really nice smell. Lasted a long time and stuff. So um, it was good. But yeah, it's the ongoing things you get with these guys. Like your dump truck Dave. Your AA
Mhm.
Ron, Beaker. It's just things that we happen to get called and all this stuff that are in a lot of these shows that we love. Um, I
Yeah,
Jim, I'm old man. I'm old. So you know, I get my AARP application in the mail just about once a week now.
yeah. I'm not going to talk about how often I'm getting them. We're not opening up that can of worms just yet. It's been too late. That's
Uh,
nice.
but yeah, it's just I love kind of going into these, and then you have your private talks and all that stuff. But
Mhm.
and each one of you guys, Chris and Tara are known for giving out the nicknames there, and um, you know,
Yeah, but
I
I
think.
did not expect Dump Truck Dave to stick. I did not expect that, and I know Kay had her busy little bee hands in on that one too. So I did not expect that one to stick.
Yeah, I think Melissa's
it's
the first
always
one to
those.
call me AA Ron, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think she's the one that got it to stick.
yeah, I think so too.
Oh.
You're right. I think so too.
Hmm.
Well, just look out what you say and Alicia what she says because they'll pick up on something other for you as a nickname.
All right.
And you've had a few, Baker. You've had a
Yeah,
few.
I have a ton. I have a ton. Yeah, I have a ton. Believe me. Um, and sometimes I don't even know they're even talking about me. Uh, I'll be
You
like,
have
"What?
so
Huh?"
many, start forgetting.
Yeah. So that's a good thing too, you know. But yeah, and it's just it's I said this before. These shows are just basically a mental reset for me. It's a
Right.
get online with my friends, talk about stupid things like Star Wars and Ewoks being first cousins to Wookiees, and all this stuff, and these owners being great about what they do, and little promotions here and there to
Mm,
help us out. Chris doesn't have to go do to sell another beanie, to do a Go Pats and give you guys an oil. He doesn't have to do that, but he
right.
supports the community, and all these other companies the same way,
Absolutely.
but it's people don't understand why you get on these, and they don't understand this, and it's just you get on here to have a little fun and a couple laughs. I called you guys right up freaking
Right.
10 minutes before the show, and you guys are popping in for me.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's just it's awesome.
We enjoy it too, and it's enjoy hanging out with you, talking to you, and enjoy the invite. I mean, we're open to invites for most things, and you would
Hmm.
think after doing a show on Tuesday and then a show on Saturday with me and Aaron, um,
Yeah.
you would think that we'd be tired of talking to each other by now, but we're just not.
Right.
And
Right.
it's
Seems like
most of the time after one of the shows, we'll set up and get on the phone and talk to each other for another 45 minutes to
Yeah.
an hour, just talking about the show.
right. Right. There's always
That's
seems to
it.
be something to talk about. Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's 100% it. It's just like, and that's I always said to why I started my show on Sunday was because there was nobody else on. So you went through the week, you had all these shows, and everything was good, and then you're sitting here Sunday like, what's going on? What's going on? You're like fiending for
Right.
somebody.
Right.
Come on.
Right. Right.
Right. Whether you're in the chat or whether you're setting up on live, you look so forward to just people in the community, like-minded people that are, yeah, and I don't even think half the people in here realize how much they help me just by being here and having discussion. And
Yeah.
I 100% agree. It helps with that mental break and gives you some time to just hang out and do something you love doing and hanging out with people that you really enjoy being around. So
Right.
Exactly.
Yep. It's like
Exactly.
it's like watching the or just engaging with the chat and talking to whoever's on with the live, or me and Dave, and it's a I usually come off of it feeling a lot better, just being able to just get off what's how I felt throughout the week, getting it off my chest if I'm feeling, irritated or pissed off,
Hmm.
and usually come out feeling a lot better about, the day
Hmm.
or night or whatever. And it's definitely a relief, and I
right.
agree with you 100% there. It's I feel like it's more needed. I wish we could expand to everybody and get everybody involved.
Yeah.
Right.
And well, and that's the thing too. Like you think about. I mean, Aaron and Dave. I mean, Kay comes in here. Alicia comes in on here.
Mm,
It's just everybody's kind of in on it, and as Black Man are saying, they took TBR's old spot. Like I said, every other Thursday, guys. It's so it won't be this Thursday. It'll be the following Thursday, but they have a good repertoire together. It was a fun, good show. Everybody's bringing something different. Jim was on the other day, and I popped in there and stuff like that. And he's talking about everything, and I seen everybody going in and having some fun and stuff. And and you got Tara Tuesdays and Fridays. You got Dan C Monday and Wednesdays.
Mhm.
You got Dino's shows. You got San Tom shows. You got the Beard of Respect on Fridays now, and it's just it's a good group, and it's always something different that kind of comes in there. Like I said, some of the jokes come back and throughout the shows, and it's a good time. I enjoy them, and and I believe me to see 24 people on a Sunday night in my show here, and this chat is just flying. It's just
Mhm.
flying. It's so awesome to see, and I think Renee and Dead are just gonna basically add to the shows, and be something good to look forward to on a Thursday after the Trace Amigos. So don't ever be afraid. Anybody in there to start up a show. I said it to Renee. She thought only a couple people would come in on Thursday, and I told her there was going to be at least 20. We all support all these shows. Um, we're looking for them. So don't feel funny about starting to show up, and don't step on anybody's toes. But there's lots of times, lots of area to fill. And if you need any help, you can reach out to any one of us. I'm sure we will help you out. But we have no problem at all. If you look back at my first shows, believe me, they were horrendous. Uh,
They were fun though. They were
they
fun
were
though.
Well,
fun.
shit.
They were fun.
My
Um,
first show is was my brother here lost service, and then you had to come help me. So
Right.
yeah,
Yep, that was the very first Bearded
mm,
Kin show. It was pretty much run
uh,
by Aaron here and Baker because yeah, I mean, we just randomly lost power throughout the whole day, and it's just like I can't do
yeah,
anything about it.
my very first live, even.
yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yep. And and
Well, I mean,
this is where I'm going to say, guys. Aaron's been doing amazing as a co-host on the show, and you know, th- th- that show thrives because he is there, and we're working together
mhm,
uh, for the same goal. To be there for people if they need it, and to help where we can. And I think
yeah,
quickly he's helped fill a void, and he's doing amazing. It wouldn't be the same without him in there. So
yeah.
Thank you, bro.
And that's
I
the thing.
appreciate that.
That's the thing too. And I say this to everybody. So we're not Dan C. None of us are. That man, I don't know how the
Right.
hell he does it. I really don't. It's hard to do a show by yourself. Believe me, we can get through it. And it's not that. It's more we want to have fun, and if something happens, you have that backup there.
Right. Right.
Tara does the same thing. She plays off the chat so well that I don't know how she does it at times. I mean, she's a mom, she's an owner, and she plays off that chat, and she says it's one of the worst shows there. It's one of the best ones. It's fun. It's always different. You never know what happens in those shows. The nothing giveaway was a freaking genius idea.
right,
So, and if anybody tells Tara this stuff, I'll deny every bit of this. Um, but no, it's
I
just
may or may not.
but it's just hard to kind of do a show by yourself, and I give more to people like that that can do the show by themselves. Believe me, I was all willing to do a show by myself, but it probably would have been a half hour. It probably, honestly, I would have been. And because I play off of people better. I like people being in here. I like talking to people. It's the chat works great. It really does. But if I'm slacking on an area or whatever, gotta go fill the ice maker, and I have a backup.
Right.
Right. And I think I even mentioned that to Aaron today too. Is that it's kind of have some not kind of nice having somebody there if you gotta go fill up the ice maker real quick and get back.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I mean it's. Go ahead. Yeah, I kind of lost it there.
No, you're good, dude. I'm kind of going through some of these big chats came up here. I'm just kind of going through and see if it was anything anybody was kind of looking to do. But um,
Well,
even I gotta even say Brewer with the coffee show and all that stuff.
right.
I mean, he's there with trying with the coffee, and he has his guests on and stuff. Hopefully that comes back. I heard maybe next week. Brewer, you can say in there, but I
Time
think
being, I'm up early enough to watch it. So.
yeah, yeah. But you got to have the right mental, I guess, and the right attitude to kind of do the show by yourself, which is a good thing in itself too. It's nothing bad on that, but I don't have it.
Right.
I could probably a good 30 minutes. I can have it, but an hour is a little different.
And just so Alicia doesn't think that I'm ignoring her, I know that's come up a few times, guys. She did ask if Mikey is ever going to join the show. If you guys don't know, Mikey is not Mike Brewer. The Mikey is, I have a son, and his name is Mike. And
Oh, okay, all
I
right.
don't know. I mean, he does help support the channel in other ways, but I'm not sure if he's too into jumping in on a live stream. Plus, our work schedules are completely different right
Hmm.
now. So, I think
Yeah,
if opportunity came up, he would definitely love to. But I think he's more into the gaming kind of scene right now. So,
yeah.
That's a
Hey,
hard scene to
man.
break into. It's very hard.
Yeah,
It's so just oversaturated. It's so hard to get into.
yeah.
right, it is. It's very
It
saturated.
is. It is. My son, so he was on my YouTube, channel. I logged him in to it, and he would subscribe to all these shows with different gaming and stuff like that. So I see a lot of it, and I'll click on it every once in a while to see what he's kind of watching and stuff, and that's pretty cool. Is the way they do that stuff too?
Oh, geez, my oldest has some content on, and I'm like, he told me one day just casually how many subscribers he has. I don't remember what it is now. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He's at the right age to pick
Yeah.
up, the younger crowd and just do
Hmm.
a couple 5-minute videos and gain like 2,000 subscribers from it. Ridiculous.
Yeah, and some of
So,
them you're watching him play, right? I mean, some
Yeah,
videos,
yeah,
it's just they're playing the game and they just have the camera behind them or in front of them or whatever.
pretty much. Yeah, they never see his face. It's just a capture of what he's playing
Yeah,
and what he's talking about. He's not really addressing anybody. He's just posted a 5-minute video.
it's pretty cool. And hey, there's everybody out there, like I said, and we um, did I answer a question? Uh, it's an adult beverage. I think that's the question.
Yeah, that was yeah. I saw that one way earlier.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
ignoring you either, Alicia. I didn't see it. You must have been in. Uh, say, no, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm kind
See,
of going through all
I
these.
didn't have
They popped up
control.
like they pop up like it was like a handful there. That was like crazy there. You
Right.
know.
I have no means of brewing coffee except a saucepan. She's got a point. We don't. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And
He's building a VR game, and he does videos on that, and it's getting a lot of people coming in to watch him do it.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that little man.
Brewer, you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Oh no, don't want to do that.
Well, because of all this, I think I'm on Brewer's side here, for a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Aaron's gonna pay for this later, probably.
Right. No, I'll pay for it
But
one way or
anyways,
another, I'm sure, as soon as I see her.
don't make me use all caps, huh? But anyways, and long story short, guys, is uh go support these guys. Just a quick little like, a little, a little comment, all that stuff. It goes a long way. We're doing this stuff, for the fun, and hopefully you guys have a little fun with it too. Um, we'll lead out, because we didn't really talk too much about beers. We talked about beer companies, but Dave, what do you got in beer today?
What do I have in beer today? I have Bearded Mac Roaring 20s, and I did get the Wake Up in Beard last night. Yeah, Roaring 20s from Bearded Mac today, though.
Nice, Aaron.
I've been without it for a while, so I put Irish Goodbye in again. Oil better, in the cologne.
Awesome. I'll be going right after this. I'll be going in the shower, and I'll do my nightly routine with wake up. But all day today I had in Weatherbeard Emerald Oasis, which I really liked.
Nice.
Good one.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be going in the shower and doing my nightly routine with that. Wake up. I think I have to order another bottle. It's getting down there. But if you guys haven't seen, um, I think a lot of the incoming is going well. This is strong as hell. It really is. I put it everywhere. But still, I say it. I said it the other night to. But I still have this ball spot right here. I don't know exactly what my. I remember when I was a kid, I got bit by a dog there, so maybe something there. But everything else around it is very well. The derma roller, I use it every Tuesday. Don't ask me Tuesday. It just so happened because I got it in and wanted to start it, and I only do it once a week. But I've been using Wake Up every night since December. I do have some pictures that I'll probably post. It's hard to see here. I know. I see it a little bit better up close, but we don't want to do that. Uh, this is like, it's pride of being out in the wind and all that stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
all that. But it it it's very well, even just for, as Chris would say, a pumped up beard. Very great smell to it. I really do enjoy it. So, and he says they're on their ninth batch right now. I can see it. I mean, honestly, like I said, it's not going to grow a follicle. This will not grow a follicle. If you don't have the follicle, it ain't going to grow it. But I'll tell you, it has pumped up the follicles that have been there. Um, so
Nice.
to me, I
Mm-hmm.
every beard's different. Everybody's stuff is different. But to me, I've noticed a difference, and since I've been growing it, and so I've been happy the way it's been coming in. Although it's grayer than I thought it would be, it's still it's 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 there.
Yeah. You wake up one morning and it's just all gray there. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
We'll see.
still it's kind of weird, being a little bit darker here, lighter here, and then this. I don't see any darkness in it.
Yeah,
Um,
it's all
you know.
character, man. All character.
So, but we have that. Let's see. There was a lot of comments that happened here. Cheers for fears today. Black Bears, arriving. House of Wolves for me, Alicia.
I just got some more of that too, so I'm gonna be wearing that probably tomorrow.
Wake Up and Deer Hunter,
Nice.
awesome. Yeah. Oh, Ramsey. Did I miss what he had in? I don't know. Oh, that one was coming in. Okay. Uh, the Beard Club, yeah. The Silver Foxes. But yeah, it's kind of like I said, it's kind of weird. Like the mustache is still darker, and there's still some light stuff in there, but this, like I said, this is all even up here. I don't see any darker areas, and
Right.
that's why you don't see it as much on camera, because I think I got the gray stuff, so I guess Santa Claus will be coming soon.
Wait for you to try
Um,
it.
drop lots of fun drops 2-1. The orders, yeah,
Nice.
guys, the orders and the shipping that probably went out the other day. I mean, East Coast, there's lots of snow around here, so be patient. I know you guys always are, but
Mhm.
they're all caught up, so they're gonna have some great products coming up soon. So
Yep.
just look forward to all these people that support these channels. Every one of these companies in here are great. I've used every one of them. I can't wait to get small batch in and try them and go from there. But guys, I appreciate you coming in here. If you got any last words, anything you want to promote, go ahead. But I'll leave the floor to you, Dave, and then Aaron.
No, just uh, Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, for Beyond the Beard. We dive into a little more of the Beyond the Beard. What's Beyond the Beard? A little more of the mental health side of it, and we're there for each other on that show. And Bearded Ken on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. with me and Raised Bearded Aaron. And that's pretty much all I got, man. And everybody, remember, is break the stigma of talking about mental health, and it's working.
Yeah, Aaron.
No, I mean I think David's pretty much said everything I would say. We're both
Great.
mostly for the two shows, and thanks for having us on, Baker. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
If you ever need me on again, just give me a holler, and I'll jump on
Yeah,
whenever I can.
I'm
Absolutely.
sure this is not the last snowstorm of the season. I wish, but still got a long winter kind of coming up here. And thank you, Kay, as I say, the best mod in the business, thrown in raised and borns uh, in there. Make sure you follow them. They have great shows, like he just promoted and just said. But like I said, I want to thank everybody coming in here. I'm at number 49 show. Next one will be 50. Terror Friday will be 100. Uh,
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah. If you get a chance, make sure go and watch Star Wars, and you'll see what the greatest movie in the world is. But some people have to be hard headed. Let them be hard headed. It's all right. We still love you. With that, I want to say cilantro, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.